Well, traders, it's Austin again. Who else would you expect on my channel? As I've said before, Wednesday, 419. We did two videos so far. We talked about how there were no signals at all on Monday, and then yesterday was what it was. Here's today. It was one of those quintessential back chop sessions. Now, several years ago when these first appeared, I had no answer for them. They just tore me up because I could clearly see, at least it appeared to me, that the market wanted to go one way or the other. And whether it was up or down, they would do this. And here's how it goes. So first there was the, false break up from the open range. And then they broke to the downside. And then they pulled back into the congestion. Now this is the important part here. Okay, they pulled back into the congestion where the majority of trades took off, long and short. And then they went down. And then they pulled back again. And then they went down. And then they pulled back again. And they went down. And they pulled back again. And they went down. And they pulled back again. And they went down. And they pulled back again. All day. So at the end, you look at the news, or, whatever, you go read the news, see the news, whatever, and it was a down day for the markets. They were off, XYZ points, percent, whatever. And you look at it, and, it was obviously a directional trend move, but was it? I mean, every single directional move here had a counter trend reaction. Okay, down and up, down and up, down and up. So unless you found some way to get short, and just hold on, just grit your teeth and hold on, you got chopped back out of about every attempt. All right. Or, as in my case, after recognizing what was going on here, you simply settled for what you could and left. Now, I had one long sequence, and I'm not going to go through them because it isn't important. If you don't know the methodology, what does it matter to you? I was long here somewhere, and then I flipped to the short side, and I started getting short wherever, and the market would go, and I would get stopped out. I would be short, and I'd get stopped out for, minus 1 point, $50 a contract, or it would go, let's say, 2 points in favor, point and 1 3/4 in favor, and I would trail the stop to par, and then it would stop it out, and then it would continue on. And so once I recognized the back chop nature of this, I simply tossed the towel, and I think I managed to scrape together this when we were about here somewhere in the early afternoon, somewhere near. I think the last short I exited was actually 23.40. It went 10 points lower than that, right? 9 points lower than that. Who cares? Can't trade this. Maybe tomorrow will be a different day. Maybe Friday will be a different day. But you know what we didn't do? We didn't book a big red loss. That's what we didn't do. This is what I say in last night's video when I talked about the realities of trading, the realities of markets, the truth that the industry has literally imploded, and not only individual traders, but institutional traders too. The desk traders aren't there. The prop traders no longer exist. The prop shops have shuttered their doors and they're gone. I mean, it's just an industry-wide contraction. Doesn't mean the industry is dead. It just means that it's, a lot smaller than it used to be, and it's a lull and whatever. And whatever you're doing out there in the markets, you're no threat to me and I'm no threat to you. We are not each other's competition by any means. I'm not trying to take money from you. You're not trying to take money from me, just so we understand each other. We're neutral on the field. We don't even exist to one another. It is the machines. We are simply trying to navigate between the machines, and it's not an easy task, okay? But once you have it dialed, then you simply write your own paychecks. They may not be the biggest, okay? Out of this range day, if you trade as high as 23.49 down to 31, that was an 18-point range. $900 a contract. And if somebody looked at it the wrong way, the incorrect way, the ignorant way, which means lack of knowledge, they'd say, wow, you should have been able to do better than, $100 because there was a $900 range. But you and I know, being the savvy traders that we are, when you see this type of back chop here, you have no idea if any of those impulse moves are the bottom, and it's going to go straight up into the air, sideways, or whatever. So that's it. You do the best you can. You scrape together a little bit here and there, and on the days that you exceed that, you exceed that. Just don't paint a red, okay? Red is not our favorite color. Does not look good on us. We'll report again tomorrow and Friday. Might as well wrap the week here and go from there. So hope you have a great night, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Ciao.